welcome back to my channel. So today is a little Halloween tutorial. I am currently dressed up as Mocha Chino from the Goofy movie. Let me know down below if you're dressing up or if you're gonna even do anything. Maybe stay at home and watch some spooky movies. Here for it. Yeah, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to start with my brows. So I've already like brushed through my brows with, oh, ignore my acne scars, you guys. PMS is no joke. Anyway, I already went through my brows with the spoolie brush and brushed my brow hairs up with the soap method, where you just get it in a spoolie brush and brush it up so it'll hold them, because my brows kind of curl at the end, so they kind of go everywhere. So yeah, now I'm going to get a little brush and this loose setting powder by Black Radiance. It's in the color Honeymoon. Yep, in the color Honeymoon. I'm gonna do that and just tap it over my brows because I tend to get a little oily, like on this part, basically really in my T-zone. So that's what I'm doing. And if you see me looking down, this is my mirror right here. So yep. And I'm only going to tap like a little bit. And for my brows, I'm going to go over, like fill them in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Chocolate. But then I'm going to go over with like a burgundy brown eyeshadow just over it, so I can get it like kind of close to my hair color, just to kind of make it the color of Mocha Chino. So I got my brow wiz in the color Chocolate. So I'm just gonna go in, fill my brows in like normal. I think I'm gonna try to like arch them a little bit more. This brow, she's already kind of like, she's doing her thing. This brow on the other hand is my problem brow. Like it just kind of grows when it wants to grow and how it wants to grow. Even when I try to shape it, it still just does its own thing. So yeah, my left brow is definitely my homegirl. Okay, so now that I have the base of my brow filled, I'm gonna use my James Charles Morphe palette. And I'm going to get just like a little eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with the color, what color is this? No Beans right here. I'm gonna go in, it's called No Beans. I'm gonna go in and just kind of tap over it to give it like the burgundy hue. And I'm also going to mix Boutique. So I'm gonna use Boutique and Beans, No Beans I mean, and just mix those. And it's okay if you get messy because we're gonna go in and like clean it up with some concealer, so. Yep, and I'm also adding the color Benny. It's like a dark brown. I'm gonna mix that in too, just to darken it some. And you see it's kind of like matching. That's what I like to see. And I'm just kind of tapping it like all over, being a little messy, because you know, like I said, we're gonna clean it up, so it should be fine. Are y'all even dressing up for Halloween? Let me know down below, because I don't know, I really do want to dress up, even though like I'm not going anywhere obviously, because you know, Corona cooties. But I do kind of want to dress up just to do it, because I love Halloween. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in with my spoolie and kind of just make sure it's in there in the brows. Don't want to do it too much though, mess it up. And now I'm going to clean it up with LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast. And her eyebrows are kind of like thinner at the front, and then she has like a big arch. Very, very arched and very slender. I'm going to do my eyeshadow first because I don't know if I'm gonna have any fallout, and I don't have time for that. I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills. Ooh, this palette dirty, girl. Don't clock me. Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Norvina and the Riviera. Yeah, Riviera palette. So I'm going to use these two. Cute. Alright, and for my base, I'm just going to go in with my same concealer and just kind of go all over my lid. Same loose powder and use very little of it and just kind of set it with this brush again, like I did my brows. I'm going to go in with the color, Norvina palette first of all. First I'm going to go in with the color Volatile, this one right here, and I'm just going to like buff that in my creases and brow bone. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Soul. It's like a purple, gray, blue color. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with Soul and pack it on my lid. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the Riviera palette. Cute. And I'm going to use the color, I'm going to use two colors. I'm going to do Seaside, which is this color, and Mediterranean, which is the one on the end. It's like a glittery thing to kind of top it off. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my James Charles palette and just darken up the creases some. I'm gonna go in with the color Spooky. It's this like deep black brown on the end. Just a little bit to kind of blend it. Okay, here I went back in the Norvina palette with Volatile to kind of buff out and blend out the edges. And now I'm gonna go in with Too Faced Hangover primer and just prime my face. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance foundation stick. It's dirty. It's in the color Cashmere. I'm going to go in with my concealer and kind of clean up and brighten everything. Okay, so now I'm just going in and buffing everything out with my beauty blender, and yeah, I'm going to set it lightly with the same loose powder. Same loose powder, kind of set everything. That is set. I'm gonna go in with the Black Radiance contour palette. And I'm gonna use the center just to set the rest of my face. Go in with that same palette and use the contour. Just to contour, sculpt a little bit. And really like the tip of my nose, I'm just gonna end up tracing this and filling right here. So I'm kind of contouring a little more around it, just so it'll like stand out and have the proper shadows it'll need. I went in with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and used the red and orange eyeshadows as my blush color. And draw like the little snout, I guess, right here. And I'm gonna do it like right over the contour. So that way, like when I color it in, you see, like you can already kind of see the shadows it's gonna have. So, yep. Eyeshadow base, whatever. It's a NYX eyeshadow base, and just kind of fill it in some. And I'm gonna go in with the color Benny again. It's like a dark brown, and I'm gonna go and just fill it in a little bit with no beans, just to give it like a more brown hue to it. I'm gonna go on with Spooky, the black, and just kind of smudge the lash line some. Alright, so while I'm letting the lashes the glue get kind of tacky, I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on. I'm actually gonna go in with eyeshadow as my highlight, and I'm going to mix the colors Seaside and Mediterranean. Again, the same ones I did on my lid, just to give it like a nice little icy highlight to match. Ooh, period. Okay. For like the inner corner, just get it to pop a little, and just kind of pack it right in that inner corner. Same for like the brow bone. Period. Okay. Come on, get into it. Get into it. Go back in like on my bottom lash line with the Spooky like dark black brown color, and just go over that because she has kind of like a line going around both sides. And I'm just gonna like smudge it, like smoke it out some. And then I'm gonna go back with the color Volatile from the Norvina palette and just kind of blend that in with it. Set my face with the e.l.f. spray, setting spray. Fan. Okay, now for my lip. First I'm gonna go in and line my lips with NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the color Club Hopper. And I'm gonna overline my top lip just a little. And I'm gonna go in with MAC Ruby Woo. Kind of mainly in the center, so it kind of blends out like an ombre. So now all I have to do is the hair. So I'll be right back. I'm about to go straighten this a little bit and change this from the middle to a side part so I can have like it covering part of my eye. And then yeah, I'll be back with the finished product. Okay. Okay, so this is my finished look. I just went in and changed my parts, my little beret on. This is the look. Mocha Chino. And honestly, to put this together, you don't really need much. Get like your little beret if you have one. Get it pretty cheap on Amazon too. Basic black turtleneck, and I have on some black leggings, so comfort. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So yeah, bye.